In the beginning, there was only darkness. The earth was formless, void, and filled with silence. What could lie at the bottom of such an abyss? In that emptiness, where hope seemed lost, a whisper began to take form. Let there be light. In that moment, light emerged, and with it, the possibility of a new beginning. Today, I invite you on a deep journey, where the creation of the world will teach us about the creation of ourselves. Are you ready to bring light into your own life? Imagine a vast space where darkness reigns and echoes of loneliness resound. Yet, in that desolate place, God decided it was time to change everything. Let there be light, he spoke firmly. In that instant, light burst forth and separated darkness from clarity. How many times have you longed for light to shine into your life, dissolving the shadows around you? That light didn't just illuminate the world, it awakened the potential within us. Every sunrise gives us a new opportunity to be who we truly are. The light God created symbolizes our dreams and aspirations, waiting to be released. But what happens when we find ourselves trapped in daily routine? It's easy to forget the power we carry inside, the divine spark that moves us to rise and create. Light is not just a physical phenomenon. It's a reminder that there is always hope, even in our darkest moments. Reflect for a moment. When was the last time you allowed yourself to shine? I'm not talking about the light we project to the world, but that inner light that guides and drives us. Each day is an invitation to let that light expand, to illuminate our decisions and transform our lives. Just like creation, we too can be the architects of our destiny. On a second day, God separated the waters and created the firmament. This act was not only physical, it symbolized the need for separation in our own lives. Sometimes we must distance ourselves from what drowns us, from toxic relationships and negative thoughts. What waters must you separate in your life so your spirit can rise? The creation of the firmament represents the search for a space where we can grow. In our lives, that space might be a moment of reflection, a time for ourselves where we can hear our inner voice. Yet it also reminds us that we are part of a whole, that each separation is, in fact, a path toward unity. By creating space, we also create the opportunity to connect more deeply with ourselves and with others. Ask yourself, what steps are you willing to take to create that sacred space in your life? It's not just about walking away from what burdens you, but about moving closer to what truly nourishes you. Every separation is an invitation to healing, self-understanding, and growth. Are you ready to build your own firmament? On the third day, God made the earth produce grass and trees. The land was filled with life, and every plant, every tree had a purpose. Just like in creation, our lives are meant to flourish. But what are we doing to cultivate our own inner garden? In our search for meaning, we often forget that each of us is like a seed. We need the right environment, love, care, and light to grow. Think about it. What nutrients do you need in your life to truly flourish? Sometimes it's the love of a friend, the support of family, or the self-love we so often lack. Are you willing to cultivate those aspects in your life? Every tree in the forest, every blade of grass on the earth, teaches us about life's interconnectedness. Our existence is not isolated. We are all intertwined. When we tend to our inner garden, we don't just bloom, we also positively impact those around us. Just as God saw that everything was good, we too must recognize the beauty of what we've grown in our lives. On the fourth day, God created the lights in the sky. These are not just stars and planets, they are guides in our lives. They light our path, offer us hope, and remind us there's always something beyond the horizon. What light guides you through your moments of darkness? The heavenly lights symbolize our aspirations. Every time we look up at the starry sky, we remember that we are part of something greater. What dreams shine in your heart? Like stars, our dreams must be nourished. Don't let the clouds of doubt darken your way. Difficulties are temporary, but your dreams can endure if you choose to pursue them. It's essential to remember that although life brings storms, there is always a light waiting for us. Are you willing to follow your star? With every step you take toward your dreams, you reaffirm your purpose, and like the stars above, you too can be a light for others. On the fifth day, God filled the earth with living creatures, birds, fish, and animals of every kind. Each was made with a purpose, with a unique and unrepeatable essence. This diversity is no accident. It's a reflection of divine love and creativity. Just as animals fulfill their roles without comparison, we too must embrace and honor who we are. Are you living in alignment with your design, or trying to fit where you don't belong? The creation of the animal world also teaches us about balance. Every species has its place, its rhythm, its role in the ecosystem. Likewise, we must recognize our own cycles of rest, movement, and connection. Losing our inner balance disconnects us from our purpose and dims our light. Nature reminds us that it's not always about running, it's about flowing. Animals don't question their worth or try to imitate each other. The dolphin doesn't want to fly, and the eagle doesn't want to swim. Each lives in its essence with freedom. What part of you remains caged by fear or comparison? Just as God released living beings to fill the earth, you too can free yourself and fill your world with the best of who you are. On a sixth day, God created man in his image, giving him dominion over the earth. This sacred act reminds us that we all carry divinity within. But with this power comes great responsibility. Are we using our dominion for good or for harm? Each of us has the power to make a difference. Reflect on how your actions impact those around you. Are you lifting others up or dragging them down? The creation of man symbolizes our ability to build, to love, to create. Each time we choose love over hate, understanding over judgment, we align with divine purpose. Remember, you are the manifestation of the divine in this world. Your life has meaning, and with every choice you make, you write your own story of creation. What legacy do you wish to leave? In this journey, remember, every small act counts. When we act with love and compassion, we help create a better world. On the seventh day, God rested, not because he was tired, but to set a rhythm, create, value, and then pause. In a world that pushes us toward constant speed, this act reminds us that rest is also sacred. True rest is not inactivity. It's a space to reconnect with who we are. Are you allowing yourself to stop and breathe? Resting isn't giving up. It's recognizing that even divine processes need pauses. Our body, mind, and soul cry out for moments of silence, reflection, and stillness. Rest helps us see clearly what we're building. Without pause, even the most beautiful work can lose its meaning. Are you cultivating time for your soul? This day teaches us that it's not always about doing, but also about being. The seventh day was blessed because it was a time of contemplation, gratitude, and balance. In our own lives, we need this space to recharge the heart and value what we've already created. What if rest became your new way forward? Learn to honor your pauses, for God is also there. As we conclude this journey through creation, it's vital to reflect on our own story. Creation was not a one-time event. It's a continuous process repeated in our lives. Each day, we have the chance to create, to transform, to be reborn. Will you dare to be a creator in your own life? Remember, each of us has a unique role in this masterpiece called life. Just as God saw that all He made was good, you too must recognize the beauty of your being. No matter how many times you felt lost or discouraged, every new dawn is a chance to begin again. What will your choice be today? Finally, I invite you to embrace your light, care for your inner garden, and become a guiding light in this world. True creation begins in the heart, in our everyday choices. Are you ready to take the first step toward a life filled with purpose and meaning? Now it's your turn to act. Share this message with someone who might need it, and join our mission of transformation. Build community, inspire others, and remember, together, we can light the way toward a brighter future. Leave a comment with your thoughts and subscribe for more stories that nourish the soul. Creation begins with you.